This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this away, start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. Fights off a defender. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So Florida's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety's going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect. That they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. With the catch, it's Wilson. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting They spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. They can't slow him down. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it's for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. That pass is caught.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Hamilton. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback keeps the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and back.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a quick grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The pass rush closing in. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it, open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. He's going to try to return the punt. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This one is right through. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
He's tackled at the 31. First down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set. Second down play here. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first. Much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it second down. To throw, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks loose at the 40. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Florida 30, Alabama 17.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Makes a quick grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That completion sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example.
They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Gators pick up enough for a first down. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Action fake, looking to throw. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits.
That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. He's going to take off. Gets into space at the 50. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught on the outside. It's Hale. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Receivers are bunched together. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Tie.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Snags the quick throw, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looks right for a quick completion. Aiming for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
39, Alabama, 30.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Simpson. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Strap in for this exciting finish. The offense has one last drive. Time taken away.
Falls incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Shotgun formation here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.